We all know that life can change in an instant, and sometimes a single phone call or message can turn everything upside down. This knowledge creates a deep sense of anxiety within us. While we consciously believe that our lives are controlled and orderly, in our subconscious, the reality that everything can change at any moment is always present. This feeling, even when life seems to be going according to plan, generates a quiet unrest. The randomness of life, sometimes it manifests itself as a low background hum, like the hum of a refrigerator. As George Eliot wrote, tragedy is not just found in great catastrophes, but often lies hidden in the ordinary moments of life. She suggests that the essence of tragedy resides where human emotion has not yet reached its raw intensity. Perhaps in the midst of all the ordinary details of life, hearing the heartbeat of a squirrel or watching the grass grow, this tragedy exists, not as a dramatic event, but as a simple awareness. Yet this awareness is not truly of tragedy. It's merely the silence before it. And often, that silence goes unnoticed. But within that silence lies the potential for an unexpected phone call or a life-changing message. When these phone calls or messages enter our lives, we often pause for a moment. Messages like, "Call me immediately," or "We need to talk," remind us of the unpredictability of time. In these moments, we become acutely aware of how little control we have over our lives. And it's during these moments that all our anxieties, the low hum in the background of our subconscious, come to the forefront. We realize just how fragile our existence is, how much of our lives are built on a thin thread. The tragic moments of life are not only about loss or uncertainty, but also about how deeply philosophy offers us different paths for coping with these anxieties. One such path comes from the Stoic tradition, which teaches that the universe is governed by a fundamental principle known as the Logos. This principle asserts that the universe functions as a rationally ordered system, and everything that happens is in accordance with that order. According to Stoics, we are part of this system, but we cannot resist or oppose the changes that it brings. To live well, we must align ourselves with the natural course of events and accept what we cannot change. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, wrote that some hardships are inevitable and will come our way, but the frequency with which unexpected events happen and the regularity with which expected ones fail to materialize is still unclear. We cannot predict with certainty what will happen next, and in that uncertainty, anxiety often arises. Yet, the Stoic mindset teaches that the unknown should not paralyze us with fear, because every hardship can be faced with resilience and wisdom. In modern terms, we also encounter the concept of anti-fragility, introduced by the mathematician and former options trader Nassim Nicholas Taleb. Anti-fragility goes beyond resilience or robustness. It describes systems that improve and grow stronger in response to disorder and adversity. Where resilience allows something to withstand shocks, anti-fragility suggests that adversity actually strengthens it. This concept has been applied in fields like risk analysis, physics, and computer science, but it also describes how we, as humans, respond to the inevitable hardships of life. As we age, we inevitably face more of these difficult phone calls, unsettling messages, and painful experiences. And yet, rather than weakening in the face of adversity, we find that we develop the ability to handle these events more effectively. We grow stronger, more capable of withstanding life's challenges. Each hardship teaches us something new, and each loss, confusion, or sorrow prepares us better for the next one. We become increasingly resilient to the unpredictable nature of life, and when the inevitable happens, we are more prepared. Many of us have already received such phone calls, those dreaded moments when we hear terrible news. Yet, we are still here. Life may have changed, perhaps we have changed, but we are still here. We may not have come out of the experience unscathed, but we are still moving forward, still navigating the uncertainties of life. In fact, the last thing we feared may ultimately be the very thing that makes us stronger. The fear of loss, of things going wrong, is something we all experience because to care about something, whether it's people, places, or dreams, means we also care about the possibility of losing it. Life is good when we're experiencing it, but it also brings pain, and we fear the things we care about slipping away. The truth is that the sense of loss, grief, and pain we experience is directly proportional to how much we value the things in our lives. Anxiety, fear, grief, and pain are not just results of things going wrong. They are the marks of how much we care. In the words of philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, amor fati, the love of fate, teaches us not to wish for anything to be different. Whether moving forward or backward, we should not wish for eternity in some perfect state. Instead, we should accept what is necessary, embrace it fully, and even find beauty in what is given. This idea resonates with the challenges we face in life. Our fears and anxieties may not disappear, but through acceptance, we can find peace. As we navigate this unpredictable world, we must learn to recognize the things that cause us anxiety and understand what to do with them. We can choose how we respond to them, and through that choice, we can shape our experiences and lives. While the external world may remain uncertain, our inner strength and understanding can make us capable of embracing whatever comes next, even the most difficult of phone calls. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Take care.